What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Saturday, July 21st, 2018. And this video, we're going to be looking at this Zionist Jew, this false Jew from the book of Revelation, Matt Lauer, and why he was furious. He may have to pay a net rope, his actor wife, $50 million in divorce. So we're going to see why MSN, which is just Microsoft putting out more propaganda. This is Bill Gates propaganda. We're going to see why Furious is quoted, and we're going to see why this is a 64-second video. The cheat code, look at his birth numerology, and you see the whole pattern. I would really love to thank the Tanster for bringing this to my attention. She lived next to Matt Lauer. I'll link the video she links in the description, and her blog, of course. She puts up really good work exposing this gang, exposing the tyranny around the world. Here's another example. And in the video, she talks about how she was walking home because she had to go get her car repaired, and she had to walk about 9 miles to get home, and about 7.5 miles in, she wanted to cut across Matt Lauer's horse farm. And, to save 5 miles, instead of walking 5 extra miles around it, just cut across it, you're done. Because it's all of our land. He's just renting it from the Zionist Jews, from his employers. So since he was there, he came out and yelled at her for trying to cross. And it was just such bullshit because why? Because he's some rich Matt Lauer. Everyone should treat him fairly or treat him specially. He's not a special snowflake. He is an actor for the federal government. And we need to treat him as such. We need to take him and hold him accountable for participating in Zionist Jew, federal government, occult propaganda like this. With the sun logo today, the shiny sun. You can just see right now what we're talking about. And the main actor from that is now harassing Tanster as she's trying to cross. So just watch the video, get more information on that. But the theme of the video is these celebrities should not be treated specially and by any way. And when we see wrong, when we see stuff like this, we should speak up. And Tanster was trying to speak up about it. Of course, people were shouting her down. But she called in, spoke up, and the man in the video was even saying he was thinking that her speaking up against this, because it kind of blew up on Facebook, and her speaking up about it got other women to speak out, and then the Me Too thing happened, and then he got fired because they're saying he participated in that sexual assault propaganda event. And I always say this. Matt Lauer very well has assaulted more women than even the media is reporting, or less, but the news coming out about him about that is all by the numbers propaganda. This man is a tyrant, a Zionist Jew, a harasser. So we're really just going to look through this propaganda because Tanster said she tried to decode it and just get a bunch of numbers and no pattern. And notice how she's not trying to force anything. She's not trying to be like, oh, it's all something to all this and, try to make it work. No, she just doesn't see the pattern. And she can't get to a point beyond seeing 33. And, just looking at this piece of propaganda, you really can't get much from it. I mean, if anyone else were to decode it, when I decoded it before doing his birth numerology, I was in the same space. I was like, okay, 64-second video, 50 million. Can't really get too much. Just like some number, you can't really piece this together like that. And this is a really good example on the propaganda really just kind of, it's the best way to put it. It's kind of like just samples what the whole ritual is about. Because when you do it from their birthday, the date numerology came out on, the birth numerology of the participants, and the propaganda, then it all comes together. Then this looks like it's another Zionist Jew tribute to the synagogue of Satan, to Thelema to Israel. That's why we have this Jewish actor, Matt Lauer, participating in this propaganda. And this is how you can see that pattern. What they're doing is a 64-second video. Israel equals 64, Thelema equals 64. And then they quote Furious up here. Furious sums to 44:37. 44:37 are the numbers for Israel. So all you gotta do is type out the main theme word. Again, this is Matt Lauer. They even say he was born in New York City, so all these Zionist Jews are from, in America at least, that in Chicago. Laura's family, Romanian Jewish ancestry. My dad was Jewish. Guys, his dad was a Zionist Jew. Matt Lauer, a false Jew. Does his hair look like wool? Is his skin bronze? But Furious 37:44, like Israel 44, S the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10, reducing once. And again, 64-second video with Matt Lauer in it. So, you see then, I saw that because I saw this comment when she posted it, but then now I'm able to finally do a video on it as soon as I can. And now I did the birth numerology. And that's what made me understand that to seal the deal on the pattern they're really trying to paint. December 30th, 1957. Real quick. Born in 57. Lauer, his last name sums to 57. Scottish Rite 57. 78 with the 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. His name sums to 57, 78, 33. He's a Scottish Rite Freemason. And he's participating in federal government propaganda. That is exactly what's going on by the numbers. I also find it suspicious that he has one hand shown here and not one here. There's some variation of a hidden hand. Yeah, I know that it's in the front and all that, but of course, are they going to do that obvious one every single time? Well, for how blatant they are, I wouldn't be surprised, but, they have to switch it up. So, just alone, we see how this is all synced up. December 30th, 1957, that is the date with a life lesson number of 64. Thelema 64, Israel 64, Thelema 28, Israel 28. See? 64 life lesson number, 28 numerology, Death 118, Spiritual 118, Saturn 42, Freemason 42, Celebrity 99, and Route 13 you get 99. Israel 28, the reflection of 82, because also 82 numerology. So I hope you're understanding how they fulfilled all these numbers. The only thing we haven't seen so far in these base ciphers is 98, or its reflection. We've seen 64-second video, born day with life lesson number 64, 28, like Israel, Thelema, Zion, 44, 37. We've seen all these. Now we can see how many days from his birthday this piece of propaganda come out. Matt Lauer furious. He may have to pay Annette Rogue $50 million in divorce. Guys, don't be surprised if Matt Lauer is getting paid close to $1 billion for participating in this propaganda event as a retirement fee, a retirement bonus. So I'm just trying to find the exact date. Just because they publish these propaganda. Started the divorce process. Okay, good. So I hope you understand like how logical I'd be. Like I try my best to find the thing that you want to sync it up with to get like a very definitive answer. And this is all, at the end of the day, it's propaganda disguised as news. So since it's disguised as news, they're gonna, link you to the where it came from and try to quote their sources when it's all just Zionist Jews, all putting out all different sorts of propaganda and then culminating them all into other pieces, creating some bullshit narrative for the Goy to believe, program them by the numbers. New York 111, he's from New York. Federal 138, branding the propaganda. Also, number connecting to Saturn. Row 33, get 141. And then you can, of course, always want to do like the simple words, like divorce. Of course, divorce 113. I don't know why I don't show this more often. Divorce 113, like dishonesty. Like, dishonest 113. And because I made that little goof, it'll be a nice time then to add this in just for further lessons. Dishonest 113, and ALW and English Ordinal. Green screen 113, 181, the 42nd prime in ALW, fake news 42, Freemason 42, fabricated 42. Mainstream 113, 147 like Freemason, 147 ALW, Cabo. This is the cipher from the Thelemic book, Aleister Crowley's book, the Book of the Law. Every 11th letter cipher, of course the Freemasons are going to do this. That is why Freemason, something 128 like Independence Day, and then when you do reduction on this, so F is the 18th position, 1 plus 8 is 9, R is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, you get 47. Of course. Perjury, 113, infidelity, 113. So you get that, and it's a dishonest number. Bible Command 113a says it's okay for the Jews, like Matt Lauer, to circumvent the Gentiles through deception in a legal setting. The Jesuit order, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, also are the Jews circumventing you through deception in a legal setting. Branding their propaganda with the colors back here. So we're looking at that piece that we clicked on. This 113 piece of propaganda. Matt Lauer and his wife Annette Roque, or Roque, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Or it could be Roque, who knows? Well, a lot of people know, but not me. They started the divorce process. This is January 24th, 2018. A source revealed. So this is January 24th. That's when it's published. Source revealed. We'll do that. Because again, that's when they're releasing this propaganda. So January 24th. We can do December 30th, 2017 to January 24th. Very, close proximity. That means you have a smaller range of numbers, which means they're going to give you a nice, relevant, low range, double-digit number. December 30th. 12 plus 30 again, 42. Zionism equals 42. To January 28th. Nope. The 24th. 2018. Three weeks, 4 days. Murder 34, death 25. And then when was 124? Date with 25 numerology. I see sun and ritual numbers, killing 43 day with 43 numerology. So do you see how we get the killing, death numbers inside the day that they announced that they're going to divorce? 113. 58 like Freemasonry. VC, 22nd letter. 22 is a master builder number, so you don't need to reduce it. Adding it on, you get 58. Scottish 113. Scottish Rite Freemasons. Now let's see the video length in this piece. See, a 46-second video. So do you understand how the pattern is fleshing itself out? We can see that this piece is published January 24th. That's when they're starting the divorce process. 25 days, 3 weeks, 4 days from his birthday, from his 60th birthday. Death equals 60 in ALW Kabbalah. So, death 60, death 25, murder 34. So then the day of the propaganda release, the video length then is 46 seconds. First off, they had to tie into the whole Israeli theme. Israel 64, the Lema 64, so the reflection 46. But then more importantly, sacrifice 46, full reduction. So now we're pairing a sacrifice number with death 25, 25 days from birthday, murder 34. 34, 3 weeks, 4 days. See how it's all working? It's symbolic. I mean, Tanser talking about how she saw their moving truck at his house last week. After Me Too he's fired and divorced, and he's leaving. And we can't ignore the 37s I was talking about earlier, because I've been saying for so long now, all these propaganda, sexual assault tales all have the number 37 in all of them. So, there's no exception. Matt's 54, 27, like son. Let's just see what his full name sums to. Matthew Todd Lauer sums to 64. Born on date with a lifeless number of 64. And then the piece of propaganda that was linked by the Tanster. Thank you so much, the Tanster. Always sharing just amazing things. Y'all gotta check out her blog. She's very in tune with what's going on inside this world. And she's sharing with us this piece of propaganda with Matt Lauer in a 64-second video. 64-second video. Born date with a lifeless number 64. His full name sums to 64. Israel. He's an Israeli actor for the federal government. Guys, New York City is Little Israel. I cannot say that enough. It's New Israel, whatever you want to call it. It's the same exact thing. Same exact people. It's run by the same gang. I mean, they have the same logo. They have the phoenix within the circle. It's the same exact logo. So I just don't get how people think that Jerusalem's different than America. Hey, look, we even see this Jew, 38th annual Hampton Classic Horse Show. Jew 38, Jewish 38, Masonic 38. Matt Lauer is a Masonic Zionist Jew. See him here, September 1st, 91, the 13th triangular number in 2013. 13 is a very lucky number in Jewish faith. That's why they make it unlucky for the Goy. Date with 43 numerology. See? He announces the divorce date with 43 numerology. They have a picture of him here. Date with 43 numerology. Blood sacrifice 121. A date with 121 days remaining. Revelation 121. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was a very specific amount of days before this propaganda came out. I'm like 99.999% sure that's the case. I just don't want to decode it. I want to stick to like the simple, what's easy to see. Zionism 51, Conspiracy 51. I wonder is what, thighs, thidges. Fidges, I mean, it's probably thighs or something. Thies. But whatever, that's what I wonder his son's name sounds to be. 66, 21 like Saturn. 33 like Lauer. Thies, Lauer. See, both 33. Guys, the Freemasons told him to name his son like this. For 33, get 66. Freemason 96, Reflection 69. Romy and Jack. Romy 37, like Israel. Jack 25. 29, like pi. 16. Those Saturnian time numbers. Time 20, 7 on the 20th. Prime. So I feel like this has been a very productive video. One more time, thanks again, Tanster, for showing us Matt Lauer, showing us how he gives a real life example. And she does bring up a good point too. The media, there's all guys. I'm not in this gang. I'm not in a celebrity. Matt Lauer could be being smeared super much. Like they didn't like him at the end of the day. He said did something, and now they're just really smearing his image a whole lot. But at the end of the day, it's a price you pay. Speak of the devil. Talking about that, here, this actor, Tiger Woods, with the Saturnian logo on his head right here. Also smeared image in the same type of propaganda events. Don't be surprised Joe Flacco will be participating in some sexual misconduct propaganda in his life at one point. Don't be surprised if he does that. See 44? To try to get this 44 right here. This is talking about some black person. Because I saw this like Jackson, Lamar Jackson. I mean, his name's Lamar Jackson, and he's in propaganda. I'm just going to assume he's black. Because these are all farmed athletes with stereotypical names. So you see how we immediately see 44, black people 44, race war 33. I mean, but it's even, again, and that's what I'm saying, okay? Here is where I need people to pay attention, especially the new people, okay? This is MSN.com showing us fake sports, right? This is federal government bullshit propaganda. 33 touchdowns. Okay, the whole point of me making this video is just to show you how the Scottish Rite Freemasons with the 33 on the top of the logo, 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. We know how this is a number special to them. 33 pillars in their building. And then I show you how football is run by the Freemasons, and all they do is put their favorite numbers inside all of their propaganda. Carson Wentz just an actor for the Zionist Jews. So they have 33 touchdowns. So, now you can think, okay, are they going to say, is this the end of this? Is, like Jesus Christ dying at 33? You can start thinking about that. But for the new people, and you're still trying to just figure out what's going on with these numbers, just focus on 33 and how it's all inside all of their propaganda. 33 and 47. And then there you go. That's just really it. Just how they're showing those numbers. I was thinking about a lot of things there. But, with sports, my brain just kind of like goes in overload because like all they do is show, people with different numbers on, all the numbers on the screen. And it's just like, damn. It's not hard to see, but you know what I mean. So sorry for that detour. How a bloodthirsty gang and a $5 loan led to teen's death. Yeah, we're looking at propaganda from a bloodthirsty gang. Tiger Woods is an actor for a bloodthirsty gang. So here's how they have 8 hours ago. Like, I hope this also shows why I like to stay on like things like CNN, because I would like to see this and then show you how they updated, 2 11:38 p.m. or something like that. You know, that's what I mean. Why, like when people ask why I look at CNN a lot, or is it other pieces of media? But you can see, like, there's no video with a video length, and there's no update time. But CNN has it in pretty much all their propaganda. So as an educational tool, that's why I prefer that. But look, we just have these nice pictures. Look, the police department, again, always telling you who's putting on the propaganda. The city of New York, the NYPD is putting on this propaganda. Look at this. They're all just posing for this, trying to look all badass and shit. Diego Serrero, 29, black 29. So you can decode that if you want. Here, this guy, the guy I'm pointing this picture, this guy is a fucking Freemason for sure. If you want to know any of the biggest Freemasons in entertainment, it's him. This fake coach participating in fake news propaganda. Kardashian's childhood nanny on how Khloe and Rob helped Nicole Simpson's kids after she died. See, but I'll show another example of why I don't like this. Like, I would like to click on that and see when it was updated. Oh, look, then when we do get the video length, 55 seconds. Sacrifice 55. Oh my goodness. Like, when I'm here complaining about how there's not enough numbers in this propaganda, the Scottish Rite Freemasons just, again, say, oh, don't worry. We're going to code more bullshit numbers inside this. Just be patient. All they're saying. Sacrifice 55. God 55. Satan 55. Senior crime reporter Steve Helling. Let's just see if his name fits the pattern then. Well, his last name is Helling. His first name is the same thing as Kill. Kill 64. Kill 28. 17. The reflection of 71. See? There's Steve now, talking about the kill. Helling. And do I have to say anything about that? Blood Sacrifice 67. They're going to hell. This gang's trying to promote hell. They want everyone to go to hell if it even exists. Which I'm not a believer of hell. But if this gang does believe in it, if there's some place like that, I guarantee you they're formulating this entire matrix system to usher people and shovel them there. Steve Helling equals 57, like Moon. Death 60 in ALW Kabbalah. 138 like Federal. So there you have it. Nicole Simpson. Nicole Simpson was murdered by the federal government, by the way. If she, again, was not just some fake actor, which very was a CIA operative. But if you can actually prove that she was a real person and died, she was ritualistically sacrificed by the police. O.J. Simpson, the actor participating in propaganda and black shaming. Notice how it happened on June 17th. He led police on a low-speed pursuit in a white Ford Bronco. The white Broncos. That's why you have the Broncos and, the Super Bowl against the Panthers and all that. June 17th. So you can just take that's 617, put that into a prime number calculator, and we can continue the lesson we had earlier. June 17th. What were we talking about? We started off talking about divorce 113, dishonest 113, Bible come out 1138. So the 113th prime then is when the O.J. Simpson fake news propaganda event they're saying happened. Or at least one of the scenes happened, the white Bronco chase. With the white glove, it didn't fit, and all this other nonsense theater from the White House. Tying the Kardashians in. Because if you're unaware of the ongoing play featuring the Kardashians, guys, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is just a spin-off of the O.J. Simpson trial. Just like how you have spinoff for all sorts of main series. It's just a little spinoff with the same theme, same characters. Because the dad, who was also murdered by the federal government, by the Zionist Jews, the dad was a Zionist Jew, the Kardashian, was O.J. Simpson's lawyer in the play. So that's why you have Kendall Jenner and all these people, keep on perpetuating inside the news and stuff because the whole thing has never ended. It's an ongoing play. This is just a new movement, a new scene. The Kardashian family with Kanye West, it's all part of it. And I'm sure it's all tied in too by the numbers. The Kim Kardashian episode premieres Saturday, July 21st. They with a life lesson number of 39. See this? Points on black people all the time. Meek Mill released out of prison date with a life lesson number 39. Here we have O.J. Simpson, Kim Kardashian, tie-in, special propaganda where they're trying to do 39 life lesson number, sacrifice 46, kill 28. That's 6621. Maybe that's why Steve Helling 66 is here talking about it. Possibly. Could just be an overlap too, though. But it just depends on how tightly they script all this propaganda, which is pretty tight. The kids used to call him Uncle OJ. That's scripted. It's going to be thematic, as always. 37, Israel 37, Black 29, 109 to 29th prime. Freemasonry 158. So taking out the capital letters, you get 158. Branding the propaganda again and again. So I'm just trying to flesh this video out as much as possible because, especially for the Tanster, was someone who had such a personal encounter with this Zionist Jew. See a little bit more about him before we close up the video. Let's go back to this. Went to Ohio University, of course, training their propagandists by the numbers. At age 39, Masonry 39, Zionism 39, Federal 39. Saturn 93 to Reflection, Keeper of Time, Ohio and Time, same gematria. The Today Show is also what he was on. Some stew 55, like God, Satan, sacrifice. 163 to 38th prime. That's what he was at that 38th annual event. Jew 38, Sonic 38. Here, see? Matt Lauer, Vladimir Putin. I thought this guy was, oh no, it's the president of Russia and he's the evil bad guy. No, it's a bunch of bullshit propaganda. Clearly they're best buddies, shaking hands. Two Freemasons participating in propaganda. At the G8 summit. See, this is just a gallery of him and all the world actors. You see how Vladimir Putin participates in propaganda by the numbers. You see how all Paul Ryan does, this Wisconsin actor, this piece of shit, all he does is participate in fake news, propaganda by the numbers. We've all seen it. Remember, I still think that video's on this channel. I think I made this channel like a while ago. The day Paul Ryan was in the news, the date numerology and his name synced up perfectly. And that was when he came out and said, oh, I'm out. I'm done with the Republican Party. I can't take Trump anymore. I was on a date like that. And here Matt Lauer is laughing because they know they're just deceiving the goy by the numbers. They don't give a fuck about you people at all. Again, that's why you walk across the Zionist Jews' horse farm, he'll come out and start yelling at you like an asshole. Fucking bitch asshole he is. Todd 43, like Masonic. Killing 43. Divorce happening there with 43 numerology. That picture on September 1st happening today with 43 numerology. On King James' birthday in 2007, he interviewed Prince William and Prince Harry. I mean, do you see this? Do you see the thematic cluster in this? Here, King James, Scottish king, Scotland, UK, it's all the same thing. In the narrative, it's literally all the same thing. So we have, or it's close enough, you know what I mean? And we have these two UK actors, the two princes, Wales. Yes, they're not Scotland, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. The princes of Wales, he's interviewing them on King James' birthday. That is no coincidence at all. He was instructed to do that by the numbers. Unbelievable. Oh, I could just... So we have a summary of the sexual misconduct allegations. Let's just see the date numerology. NBC News announced that Lauer's employment had been terminated after an unidentified female and an NBC employee reported that Lauer sexually harassed her during the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia. So first off, this is not journalism. Journalism these days is always, these are the sources we have these days. Unidentified people, the police. That's really it. Or it's just a fake made up people. Sochi equals 54, 27. Matt Lauer has numbers for this as well. Matt 54, 27. Again, the first book of the Bible, the first book of the New Testament written by Matt. Matt 27, Matthew 27, the first book of the 27 book New Testament. So we have Matt with the Sochi games. That's why even I made sure to do Sochi first, because that's that was the main number for them, or main way they're calling it, Sochi games, the Sochi games. So Sochi and Matt then sync up. And that's where they said where he harassed her. So you understand how it's by the numbers and they're saying some unidentified female, because it's easy to do. Of course you can get an unidentified female to report a sexual misconduct. I mean, that's like the best type of propaganda to do, because logically they shouldn't have to come forward and reveal their identity, so it's a very easy way then to lie. Again, this is 113. So a date with 57 numerology, Lauer 57, born in 57, the 333rd day of the year, America 3250, day with 30 days remaining, 23 date numerology reflection. Trying to get more information here, you know what I mean? Saturn sums you 30, like his name. And again, he's from New York, 111. Matt Lauer, 111. Am I spelling his name wrong or right? I swear to God, I am. Yeah. New York, Matt Lauer. Came out all the 39s we're seeing in this propaganda. Notice they have the numbers for New York all up and down them. 78, 33, 111. I mean, just these type of things you can understand. I was just a by numbers actor. So now we're going to close it out. understand, though, I think the takeaway too is this is a really good takeaway. I really like how Tanster says she gets not much of a pattern and can't get beyond the 33. But we see how 33 is a very central, special number in this piece as well. It's already good enough. And thank you, Tanster, for sharing this. I really appreciate it. Very excellent example of how this is all coded propaganda. And if you want to like more examples, please check out our blog. And I'll definitely gonna do some more videos in the future talking about things that she's talking about on her blog, sharing her work as well. And I really like she talks about different things that I don't talk about at all. So it's a nice way to look at a different light and a different angle and all of this. So the takeaway then is you see how you can't, and I mean, she's right. If you just look at the propaganda, you can't see too much. No one can. I mean, well, I can't say no one can. A Zionist Jew could probably see a hell of a lot of things than any of us who's specialized in all this. This is black duffel bag sitting right here. This type of stuff just intrigues me. Like, I think there's something about this, how it's positioned there. But anyway, you can see how there's not much here, but you saw what I did. I did from the birthday, the date numerology, death numbers. You see to his upcoming 61st birthday. See? Upcoming 61st birthday, you still get 34. Murder, 34. 11 months, 6 days. That's when they said they're going to announce their divorce. So, I mean, I hope you get Jewish 34. He's a Jewish actor. So, really, that's why all you need is just the headline, the date it came out, the subject of the propaganda, and that's all you need. They don't have to write anything here. You can see how it's all by numbers propaganda. Getting fired on a date with a life lesson number 50. Nice to pay $50 million. Shelton falls on stage. So I don't mean to drag this video on, but we gotta see how many days from his birthday did he fall on stage, because it's gonna have some death, killing, murder, sacrifice, drinking, and even this, a lot, is gonna then follow that pattern too. It's gonna follow some pattern, some morbid pattern. Death 60 in ALW Kabbalah. Propaganda 48. Hoax 48. Fake news 48. This is a hoax. And I'll show you then. We'll see when Blake Shelton did that. Was in the midst of performing at the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest in Oregon on July 15th, 15/7, 157, 37th prime. So we're going to do his birthday to July 15th. Blake Shelton. Blake Tollison Shelton. He's 42 years old, participating in Saturnian ritual. Isn't he the actor on The Voice? One of the 3 people participating in that fake propaganda event, making you vote in and all. Yeah, The Voice, this piece of shit guy. If you're a fan of his music and you like to listen to him, he could be a talented musician. But I'm just speaking solely on how he's participating in Zionist Jew propaganda. So June 18th. Is when he was born, and then July 15th is when the fall was. So how many days from his birthday, his 42nd birthday, did he fall? 27 days. There's also kind of end date, span of 28 days. Kill 28. It's 4 weeks, foreconnecting the death, foundation, 28. So we get the morbid number from his birthday, as I was just saying. Kill 28. Right there. And This is Sun Saturnian ritual. 27 days from his 42nd birthday. Sun 27. And an ALW Kabbalah, Samshi 36. And here we have 27 days, 3 weeks, 6 days later, from his 42nd birthday, Saturn 42, Blake Shelton, participating in his propaganda. 43, like killing, like Masonic. He made debut with a single Austin. Are you kidding me? That's how you know he's a Saturnian actor. That is how you know. His full name 24, Reflection 42. But this, I'm so glad I saw this. So we see how he's 42 years old, 27 days later, so pairing Saturn with Sun, he's falling on stage, the stage actor, and then his debut single, Austin, you know, the Jesuit Order, of course, making that his debut single. That's what he's coming out at. When Austin equals 42, like Saturn, 21, like Saturn, and 84, like Jesuit, and ALW Kabbalah, and English Ordinal. Jesuit, also 42, 84, 21. So Austin, Saturn, and now we're seeing them put this ritual on. Or I might not get anything relevant here that at least I can see, but I just want to see from April 16th to when he fell. April 16th and then April 16th, 2001. I just want to see if there's any correlation here. Well, correlation doesn't imply causation. You know, people will always shout that every time I show something. Sun equals 9. You see this? So 27 days from his birthday, and then 9 days, or excuse me, 90 days, but 90 is just 9. You don't count the zero numerology. So his first single, the anniversary of that, to the 17th anniversary of that, Kill 17, to when he falls on stage, 90 days. And then from his birthday to then, 27 days. And we're saying Sun, 9/27. See, 90 days, 27 days. This is a Sun ritual. So, let's just see from 2001. See if they really did something there. 6,299 days. That's a span of 6,300 days. A span of 900 weeks. Are you seeing this? 900 weeks later, Sun equals 9. This is, without a doubt, a Sun ritual put on by the federal government featuring actor Blake Shelton. You see how we easily piece this all together. I was trying to close out the video. I couldn't help see this piece of propaganda. Like music, you know, front page on MSN, music, Shelton falls on stage on the 15th, and they're still having up on here, this ritual. It's not a coincidence that is 900 weeks from when the single comes out, 90 days from the anniversary of it, and then 27 days from his birthday. All numbers going back to the Sun. You got Sun 36, Reflection 63, the Key to David 63. 17 years, 3 months, 173, the 40th prime. Circle 40. It's exactly 6,299 days. I just want to see what that kind of number that is. But it might not be anything because that 900 weeks looks like that's what the original. Also, 819th prime, 89. Chaos, 89. This is another way to represent 89. No chaotic event happening on that day. Wow, this is so scripted. You see this? 900 weeks, 90 days, and then 27 days. 9, the number for the Sun. If you write out 9 you get 42. So it happens in Austin. See, 42 after his 42nd birthday. So he's 42 when it's happening. All going through Saturn, the keeper of time, paralleling with the real keeper of time, the sun, or the non-occult keeper of time, sun, 927. Shelton sums to 93, 30, like Saturn, 96 like Freemason, 33 like Masonry. I just get every single time y'all ask me to make a video, it ends up being a video with just the best, amazing examples. It's just great. I mean, that's why this channel and all this information coming out, y'all are a big part of it. And just the influence and the inspiration, like, thank all of you so much. Thanks a whole lot, Tanster, for always sharing my work. Trying to get this knowledge out it means so much to me. You see here, Saturn and Shelton, another reflection 6996. You see this? Pairing him with Saturn, no doubt. And we get all the sun numbers from when that comes out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know, I'm pretty sure people did. Problems at home, the B side, 63. 6,300 days later, he falls on the stage. You see this? 72, the reflection of 27. All these reduced to 9. The B side on this Sun Ritual album called Austin reduces to 9. Why does the B side all reduce to 9 forwards and backwards? I'm so sick of these conspiracy theorists. They are fucking retarded. Calling everything a conspiracy, or excuse me, a coincidence theorists. You know, and conspiracy theorists will get trapped in all these federal government conspiracies that are bullshit. Them too. But mainly these coincidence theorists, problems at home, all 799, 6,300 days. See? Problems at home, 900 weeks. Everything sums to 9. The B side and the Austin album. Again, if you're at 9, you get 42, like Austin. 42 and 21, Austin. What else do I need to show? April 16th, 2001. Coming out of date with 21 numerology, Austin 21. Coming out with 21 numerology, Saturn 21. Pi 16, Prophecy 106. 23, the 9th prime number. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is what? So the B side all reduces to 9. 900 weeks later, and 90 days from the anniversary of it, he falls on stage, and then that album was released on the 9th prime number as the life lesson number, 23. It's just beyond me how this bullshit is. Symbol, 23. 23 is the 9th prime number. I am very clearly showing how this is a synced up ritual by the number 9. And we see it all here. You have to be completely dumb, completely slow to not get this. Like, I hope you know a chipmunk can understand this. So there's no excuses here. The 9th prime is when it comes out for the life lesson number. I sorry for being so repetitive, but just I have to get this in people's head. 900 weeks later, it's saying it falls on stage. And again, when you just do that from 2018, so the year of it's happening, it's exactly 90 days. It was also a span of 13 weeks, 91 days, 91 13th triangular number. 90 days, 900 weeks. The B side also reduces to 9. And it sums to 72, the reflection of 27. And it sums to 63. 6,300 days later. If you think I'll make it all up, we'll re-click on the piece of propaganda. You know, we'll make sure. July 15th, you know, to the 21st, Saturn 21, Austin 21, you see? To the 21st. 1 of 8 slides, Sun 18. See this? 1 of 8 slides. Another number for the Sun. 1 plus 8 is 9. Sun 18. You know, for people who really enjoy watching my videos and stuff, guys, MSN is putting out this propaganda and is so synced up. That is really what's going on. I'm just trying to be as humble as possible and real. I'm literally just putting the shit in a calculator. You can see how MSN's propaganda is all syncing up. And I wonder what occult tattoo he has right on his arm. If you want to be amazed at how the federal government is putting on all this coded propaganda, crafting it all by the numbers, decades in advance. You know, that is the amazing part here. But yeah, I always appreciate the support and the words. I really do. You're always really great people, and I'm just, you know, inspired all the time to make these videos from you guys. Show this to people. But I do just have to say it to emphasize, but the people knew that it's not me making things work or making things happen. No, you can see here, again, Oregon, you know, Oregon, the 33rd state, eclipse 33 is probably part of the eclipse ritual too, guarantee you. Eclipse 33, Oregon equals 74. You know, 88 come back to time. Saturn, the keeper of time. Time 25. This is a time sun ritual from the Zionist Jews. Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest. You know, that's the thing. Now you can do the rest of the article and see how this is a Sun 18. 1 of 8 photos. See? All these, first off, it all reduces to 9 forwards and backwards. See? And it's time for me to point out, I think for a lot of these sun rituals, I see them all the time just doing this, like the hands out wide and stuff like this. I think it might be part of like a sun ritual thing to do, like to emphasize the sun and his great, magnificent power, or Saturn, you know, with his ring around it or something. I'm starting to think that is what they're trying to do with this type of symbol. Maybe even just your body's making the Y shape. Y, the 25th letter, time 25. But let's go back to the fixed information. The information that is undeniable 110%. Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest fits this pattern. Just like the B side of the album, August the 9, this August the 9. 190, 29th prime. Excuse me, 108, Sun 18. That's 333. You know, just magnifying 3. Pendleton equals 42. See this? Pendleton equals 42. He's 42 years old when it's happening. We had the whole 42 chain earlier, singing all about the number 42. If you're on 9, you get 42. Saturn 93, reflection 39. Average orbital speed of Saturn is 9.69 kilometers per second squared. So you add 138 plus the reflection, you get 969. And I just wonder why like a whiskey music fest. Okay, 66, 21, you know, Saturn 21. And then whiskey. But sacrifice 67, so he's probably falling down. America 32, Cube 31. I want to look at more of this, maybe with the K exception. 41 to 13th prime. Did happen 13 weeks from someone from him. So this video is probably over the hour. Oh, we're at the hour-long mark. Perfect, though. I love that. Oh, wow. This is, I like this type of propaganda software. This week in music for July. So this is all this week in music. These are the different things. All probably different sun rituals happening on. See, you know, the black woman checked into the mental health facility. More black shaming propaganda from the Jesuit order, of course. Guys, after this also, they shame white people, they shame everybody, except for the Zionist Jews. You know, you can't speak out against the Zionist Jews. Literally in France, if you do, you go to jail. What was it, 3 on Chance the Rapper's hat? Chance the Rapper is an actor for the federal government. You know, it's also not a surprise. I don't think it's any sort of surprise that they have this man. He was wearing 1152, but the strap was over the 2. You can see mainly the 115. Killing 115, 1152, but see the strap's over the 2. You can still see it. But again, this is me just trying to make sense of this scripted photograph with this, Harry Potter looking actor wearing the Pillars of Freemasonry on his pants. Pussy Riot members. Guys, Pussy Riot is a theatrical stage performance troupe from the Freemasons. They always participate in all this propaganda. They go to jail and then get released and do it again. I mean, come on. Again and again and again and again. Why not lock them up for life? Because they're actors for the Zionist Jews. Killing 115. Pussy Riot equals 81, 45, 54, reflection 45. These remind me of the numbers for ritual, because everything Pussy Riot does is a ritual from the federal government. Philemic numbers and that. But hope you enjoyed this video. I know I said that so many times. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I try to end. See these orange shoes, the blue pants. I mean, this is New World Order propaganda. 109, the 29th prime, the Sonic 29, Prophecy 29. But I enjoy making these videos because people need to see summer meant popsicles, pogo sticks, then a girl was fatally shot. The blue and red, shot by the police. Or again, this is just, always more propaganda. Black people shooting each other up in their neighborhoods. This is what the propaganda has to keep on perpetuating. And the police, they are catalysts inside this epidemic. Liquor color, popsicle. See, this is how it starts. I need to get off this. I'm not going to decode this. I'm not going to. I tell myself this to leave the propaganda alone. Propaganda 177. Here we have 177 and taking out capital letters, and it's a brand name. So there you go. In a city where homicides are up 47% this year. I'm actually glad we saw this. And look, in a city where homicides are up 47% this year, in an aging brick housing complex home to 172 kids, now 171. Now 171 after this Liquor Color sponsored propaganda event. This is propaganda from Liquor Color. Liquor Color 171. Now there's 171 children left. Liquor Color murdered her by the numbers. Liquor Color. Please. This is who's putting on this black shaming propaganda. The CEOs, the Zionist Jews who run, own, and operate Liquor Color are putting on this propaganda. Popsicle Company is from the Zionist Jews. And even Popsicle, if you do the gematria behind that, you'll find you can decode this yourself. Unilever, see, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to I like to show people this, because people will say, oh, you're just saying this, you're just trying to blame everyone. You just look at who's running these brands who are participating in these propaganda events. Unilever. Unilever is the Zionist Jews. Use the 21st Lighter, a British, Dutch, Saturnian organization run by the Freemasons, putting on all sorts of bullshit propaganda that we were just looking at. So this is who's putting on this crap. Masonic, 47. Unilever, some 47. Here we have them brand 47 inside their propaganda. 47 degrees or whatever. 43. Masonic 43. In a city where homicides are up 47% this year. Unilever 47, Freemasons composite at 47 degrees. Yeah, Stacy's 27, Sun 27. So yeah, this girl was actually dead. She was murdered by the police. Police 30, probably just telling you who's putting this on. Police 30, 102, 12 is just 102. So peace out, take care, have a good one. But today, July 21st, this is leave off of the date numerology today. Saturnian numbers, Donald Trump numbers, Make America Great Again 163, Sun 27, 21/7.